This is your video for Mars in Libra for weight loss, baby. Okay, so we have a spiritual weight loss series going on, and it's actually the catalyst for this Mars series because Mars in your chart shows you where your activity, your desires, your willpower goes. And the Mars placement can inform you of kind of like the best way for it is for you to lose weight, can be your foundation or just a basis or something to add if you're already, in a strong workout regimen already. Well, when we look at Mars and Libra, Libra is actually a cardinal sign and rules over the 7th house. And because of this, it's actually a very strong placement for Mars. Why? Because Mars works the best in the angular houses. So if you have Mars in Libra or Mars in the 7th house, even though it's classically known that Mars is in its fall in Libra, it still is strong in the 7th house. Its ability to start something goes without fail. A lot of issues for other placements can't even get their foot in the door. With Mars and Libra, you can't find that to happen. The thing that will hold it back is the need to do it with somebody else. So Mars and Libra work very well doing this in a social setting, okay? Either a place where you can meet people or a place where you go with a friend, and socialize with that friend. So Mars and Libras, you guys would work really well in situations where you're like in a group fitness class. You'd work well with a one-on-one trainer, right? You would work well with, again, working out with your friends. Having somebody else that you can bounce things off of, a partner that you could go through the experience together, go through a weight loss journey together. These things are powerful for Libra Mars placements. Now, the other thing with Libra is the fact that Libra rules over the kidney area. Okay, so the kidneys in the body are where we process sodium. And so this placement has to focus on its sodium intake, okay, which means if you are somebody who does take in a lot of sodium, you might be having a lot of water retention. And then this could lead to either, a liver situation, or it could lead to just, just a lot of swelling, a lot of bloating. So this placement has to focus a lot on the intake of water and potassium. Potassium and water work very well together, and they help to help the kidneys to function and release the water out of the body. So this is just a little minor study that I did on the kidneys, and there's so much deeper things that you could go into, but that's something to consider, that potassium and water is an important part here. Now, the other thing is that this is an energy that is about air, because Libra is an air element, okay? Which means that you need to change things up and allow yourself to change your mind. If you, stick to start a regimen, you might want to change it, or you might get bored of it to some degree. Any of the air placements for Mars might easily get bored of something. And it's hard to maintain something once you start it, since Libra is a starting energy, but it's not fixed. It's not always gonna see things all the way through. So you have to be comfortable with that. Allow yourself to test the waters. Mars in Aquarius would be similar in the sense of experiment with different types of things. Now, the other thing is to make it more beauty or money motivated. There's actually certain apps that would pay you if you lose a certain amount of weight, or pay you to use their like walking apps and things like that. Because Libra is Venus ruled, money motivation works well for Libra. The reward of gaining some sort of monetary gain could help to motivate and will you to get onto your workout regimen. Libra is also a sign that is, so it's air and Venus, right? So this is also a placement that works very well in which you're working out to be artistic, working out to be creative. So like doing things like, creating like a TV show with fitness or something like that. Being a fitness instructor works well here as well. That also works well with Mars in Aries or Mars in the 1st house, because it's all about you. In Libra, it could be about the experience, like having this dope, fitness class that helps people that helps you to shine and helps you to maybe wear a dope costume or outfit, because Libra's Venus ruled. So you have to be creative. Your fitness can't be boring. It can't just be, oh, we're just here to sweat. With Mars and Libra, it's got to have some sort of flash. It's got to have some sort of show. It's got to have some sort of artistic swing that makes you captivated and kind of connected really strongly to it. Now, the other thing is that the placement of Mars can tell you, like, where's the best time of the day to work out. So because you have Mars in Libra or Mars in the 7th house, your best time of the day to work out is like between 4 and 6 p.m. Okay, also if you had like the sun in Libra or the sun in the 7th house, this would also be secondarily a strong place, because the sun represents vitality. So you might be somebody who has to work out in the morning, but you might find that you're just more captivated to work out after most of the day is done. And that's also where Mars, would typically be like at fall in Libra, because in Aries, it's that idea of the first thing in the morning, get up and sweat, go for a mile run or something like that. But in Libra, it might be like, maybe I do this towards the end of the day to de-stress myself, to relieve myself, to make it more fun and entertaining. So this part of the day could be like, oh, I just worked for 9 to 5 and now I'm going to go take a dance class. Mars and Libra, it would be a rewarding indulgence of a workout that would probably help captivate you and motivate you as well. Okay, so there's so much more that could be said about it, but those are some of the small ideas. And let me know what your Mars placement is down below, and if any of these ideas resonated with you, or if you're thinking of trying or have done any of these things already. Bye.